Hello everyone, my name is Yusuf Edwards, and welcome to part 84 of the Abigail and Margaret Film School. Let us begin. So Abigail gets out of the bed after a couple more minutes of her and her wife sleeping in bed. She decides to go to the phone room, so she leaves the bedroom after she gets off of the bed. She is walking to the phone room. She walks to the room, opens up the door, walks in, picks up the phone, and she calls him. He picks up the phone and he says, "Hey, what's up? What's wrong? Oh, I need to ask you for a very important favor. It's about the film school. It is our anniversary today, and I want us to spend time together, me and Margaret. So if you don't mind coming to Mexico, coming back to America to teach the kids, because it's either that or having the kids spend time with their families, and I'm leaning towards that. But I want the kids to learn how to make more movies, and in order to do that, I need them to learn how to make more movies. And so in order to do that, I need. What I'm trying to say is that I need them to learn how to make movies, or continue to make movies. And but in order to do that, sorry about that, but also spending more time with my wife during this very important time in our lives, a reflection point in our lives. I need someone to teach the kids how to make movies, but not us for right now. After today, we will come back. We will teach the kids and or the adults, the young adults, and the older kids as well. And we will go from there. But for right now, in order to spend time with my wife, spending time with my wife takes priority right now than teaching the kids how to make films, just like you did. So what do you say? Oh, okay. No, actually, are you sure? I mean, are you sure? Yeah. No, I don't want to do that. It takes too long. I love teaching the kids, but the only way that I can do that is, the only way that I can do that, Abigail, is to just travel around the city, travel around in America, and I don't know if I want to do that. You know what? No. I thought about it some more. No, thank you. Okay, no problem. No big deal. I just called the rest of the students that I know and or don't know that school has been canceled for today until tomorrow. But don't worry. Oh yeah. I'll see you in Mexico in the next couple of years. More years. Well, you know what? I've been meaning to go there. I've been meaning to go there. So I'll see you next week. Well, that's wonderful, man. I would love to see you next week too. I mean, that'll be actually pretty cool. I can't wait to see you next month. I say next week. Oh, I am celebrating my birthday next month or next week. So I will see you after. You don't want me to celebrate your birthday with you? Yeah. You know what? Fine. Next week it is. Well, wonderful. After that, they hang up. He hangs up the phone. And after that, she has to call other people to tell them that school has been canceled for that day. So she begins to call. The Max. She succeeds. She says, "I have some bad news, but also some good news too, if that's what you're into. Me and Abigail won't be opening up school today. We want to celebrate our anniversary." Say no more. Say no more. Say no more. Congratulations, by the way. Susan said. Say absolutely no more. I completely understand. This is amazing. Oh my gosh. How long? It's been so long since we got married. I don't necessarily remember how long it was, but we are celebrating our anniversary today and on tonight, and that's what I do know. Actually, well, that's cool. No problem. I will speak to my brother and tell him the wonderful news that we don't have to go to school tomorrow because of your anniversary. This is amazing. I'll call you later. Bye bye. And then Susan hangs up the phone. And then Susan hangs up the phone. After that, it was now time to call Peter. Peter answers the phone and said, "Hey, so are we going to school? I can't wait for the lesson today." About that, Abigail said, school has been canceled. What? Why? Well, I canceled it because of I want to spend time with my wife and for an anniversary. No problem, my girl. No problem. No problem at all. I mean, okay, no problem. I totally understand. No harm, no foul. Enjoy it, by the way. Can't believe it's been that long. Or short. I don't know. But congratulations, nevertheless. Well, thank you, Peter. I appreciate that. And then she hangs up. After that, after a couple minutes of her and then after a couple minutes of her just talking and 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 talking, it's now time to go and eat some breakfast. She had told all of the students that school has been canceled for that day, and now she was going to eat breakfast, and after they do that, go out to the beach with her wife. So that's exactly what she does. She leaves the room, she leaves the phone room, she goes to the living room, and she begins walking to the kitchen. And she begins cooking breakfast. They are talking to each other. They're talking about their anniversary and how long they have been married and how long they want to stay married. You know what I mean? And how wonderful they have been to each other, and how wonderful they will continue to be to each other more often than not. Breakfast is being cooked. Margaret, is sitting down on the couch. Abigail takes a moment to just look at her before she continues cooking. She says to herself, "This is the most beautiful woman I ever saw. I am so lucky." Very, very lucky. Very, very. After that, she continues cooking breakfast. After that, they sit down at the table and they begin eating breakfast together. After they eat breakfast, it was now time to go out to the beach. They go out to the beach and they get in the car after they leave the house, after they close the door behind them, get all of their beach stuff, and they are gone from their home. After that, they are driving. Abigail is in the passenger seat, and Margaret is driving. After they get to the beach, they get out of the car. It is a beautiful, but also blazing hot day, but a beautiful day nevertheless. They sit down on the sand, and they just continue to talk about their lives together and how they want to spend their time together forever. They are very much enjoying themselves and each other's company. The sun is blazing, but it's all beautiful. The beach is overall a beautiful situation. She says to herself, "This is going to be a great day, isn't it?" Yes, it is. She answers her own question. And she grabs Margaret and kisses her on the lips and cheek. But actually, it's the other way around. Cheek them, then the lips. After that, they are enjoying the beach. When all of a sudden, this lovely couple comes up to them and introduces themselves. He says, "Hey, I am so and so. This is my wife. We would love to invite you to dinner so we can catch or not, if you don't mind. It's up to you. I saw you across the room, and I just thought that you would be very great friends to us." No problem. No problem. We're kind of busy right now. Oh, I totally understand. But if you change your mind about us having lunch with each other, we would really love for you to join us, if you don't mind. Really think about it. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. No problem if you say no. I completely understand if you don't want to have dinner with us. We all kind of weird sometimes. So I'm gonna get out of your hair, and that's exactly what he did. He leaves. She thought that he was Abigail thought that he was a little bit weird, but also polite and respectful. So she says to Margaret, "Maybe we should." And then Margaret said, he was, well, you said that he was a little bit weird, but I don't see it. Okay, we're going out. We're going out for lunch with this couple, I think. After they hang out at the beach for a little while longer, they decide to go to the hotel room for a hot moment to just take it in, drink some water, just hang out with each other a little bit more. So they go to the hotel room, they open up the door, and they walk in. They turn on the TV, and for the rest of the morning, late morning rather, and for the rest of the late morning, they just hang out with each other for a while, and then they see that couple walking by as they're leaving to meet them, and say, "Yes, we would love to go out for lunch with you." They walking by. Abigail stops them and says, "Yes, what? We would love to go out for lunch with you. With you. Yeah, no problem." She says, and then he just leaves. After that, they follow them to the car, to the limo, because they have a limo. They're very rich, apparently, as they will come to find out. They get in the car, they get in the limo, rather, and they stop at this fancy restaurant, where it's a wonderful restaurant, actually. It's it's a wonderful restaurant. After that, they get out of the car and make their orders. Well, they get out of the car, they walk into the restaurant, and all together, rather, and they just take, they take their seats, of course. They sit down, take their seats, and they begin talking to each other, couple to couple. Obviously, this guy and his wife loves them, and already right off the bat, and Abigail and Margaret are getting way too close. They're getting way too friendly, which is a good thing at this point. After that, they begin eating lunch together, and they are enjoying each other's company. He says that it's their anniversary, and Abigail says, "Really? Yeah. Oh, really? You want to know something very funny? What is it? It's our anniversary too. Really? Yeah. How long have we been married? For a couple of years now. Well, actually, it's been a couple. It's been So we met at school in the 80s, I think, right? Yeah, I think it was. Oh my gosh, yes. We were childhood friends, and we were childhood friends. Really? Yeah. Me and my wife were not. We met in college. Oh, really? Okay, cool. That's nice. And then we stayed friends, and then we just kind of moved on. And then a couple years later, we met up again. How did you guys meet? Like I said before, we're childhood friends, and we connected in high school. Actually, it was a very wonderful experience, despite the bullying and the wait, what? Oh no, not by each other, but by other students. Okay, cool. I'm just oh no, it's not like that. We were a very tight knit friend group. Well, we were tight knit friends actually. Yeah. Abigail, Margaret said. Yeah, we were tight knit, and we still are to this very day. How are you enjoying your book and your state? I am enjoying it very much, man. This is amazing. And the fries are very good too. After that, and after they ate their lunch, it was now time for them to go back to the hotel room and just enjoy the rest of their afternoon. But before Abigail and Margaret leave, Margaret said, "Hey, do you want to go out to the club with us? Huh? Do you want to go out to the club with us?" Club? Yes. Oh, yeah, I mean, no problem. Are you sure? Yeah, you're a little bit hesitant. No, I was just a little bit caught off guard. No one invites us anywhere anymore ever since they are kids. Oh, you have kids? Yeah, they're 15 and 16 now. Oh, well, that's cool. Why are you laughing? Oh, I was just thinking about a joke. I was just thinking about making a joke. What is it? Well, are your kids interested in film school? Haha, Nah, you're kidding not. Well, film school. Yeah, it's a we won a film school in a sweet town. We are really, oh crap, I know who you are now. You're Abigail and Margaret, are you? Yes, we are. We are Abigail and Margaret. Oh my gosh, this is amazing. Oh my gosh. I mean, no, but we are, yeah, but we're very much interested in films. We always were, ever since we saw our first Mexican film about a couple years back. I more specifically, have always been interested in making movies. I would love to go to your school sometime and learn the ropes. I always wanted to. So yeah, I would love to. Unless you want serious about that. Oh my gosh, we are very serious about that. We are, we're off right now, as you know. But yeah, come to a class, come to the class or a class and join us, please. We would love to have you. No problem, man. No problem. After that, they leave, and Abigail and Margaret leave after a couple minutes and then some more talking about their lives and how wonderful the couple were to hang out with, and how much alcohol they can feasibly drink. After a couple minutes of them hanging out together, they leave as well after the couple, like I said before. They decide to go back to the hotel room and take a nap. After they take a nap, it was now time for them to, of course, wake up. They have a lot to do, but mostly hang out with the lovely couple, which is exactly what they were going to do after they ate dinner. So they make a reservation at the same restaurant that they ate lunch at. They go into the restaurant once again, and they begin talking some more. After that, dinner is now served. They are eating dinner, having a wonderful time together, and they are enjoying themselves. When all of a sudden, a familiar face comes walking out to them. It is Princess Jennifer. Princess Jennifer, comes up to them and asks a very important question. Do you want to have a meeting with us? A meeting? What meeting? Well, me, you, Margaret, and Beatrice. We need to discuss some things about our problem. About a little feud we have going on, I guess. We have some things to discuss. And do you want to be at the meeting? If we would keep it off our backs, yes. Yes, we'll be there. No problem. Abigail said back. No problem at all. We'll be there. After that, Princess Jennifer leaves the restaurant, and they continue eating their dinner. Abigail and Margaret continue eating their dinner. Their dinner. After that, they get out of the restaurant after they finish dinner, after they finish their food. And now it was time to go clubbing. They went they're going to this club. They walk into the club and they see her. They see the one half of the couple, and they greet her, or she greets them. They ask, "Where is your husband? He's coming in a couple minutes." And they begin to talk. They begin drinking martinis, and they begin talking to each other. After that, he arrives, and they begin dancing. They drink a couple more alcohol. And after that, they are drunk. The lovely couple they are also drunk as well. And the bartender called. No, they arrive in the limo, of course. So they go to the club. No, they get out of the club after the bartender carried them out the club. He puts them in the limo, asks the limo driver to drive to the hotel room, and that was it. The limo driver picks Abigail up, puts her on the bed, grabs the lovely couple on both of his shoulders, carries them on both of his shoulders, and puts them on their beds in their hotel room. And that was it. He then grabs Margaret, puts her on the bed next to her wife, and he's gone. Well, actually, yeah, and he's gone. They are in their respective hotel rooms, just sweating it out. He says goodnight very quietly, turns off the lights, and he's gone. He gets back in the limo, and Abigail is very drunk, but very sleepy as well. So she falls asleep on the hotel bed, and that was it. To be continued, everybody. To be continued. To be continued. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, leave a like, subscribe to my channel, leave a comment down below telling me what do you like about the video or hate about the video, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye for now.